Hi, I'm Bob Barrett from Hendrick Subaru Southpoint in Durham, North Carolina, and I'm here to show you all about the brand new Outback Onyx XT Subaru with turbocharge. This Outback is like our other popular Outbacks in that it holds on to a lot of the features that have made this car great, like the 8.7-inch ground clearance, the roof rails that are integrated into the system to give you added space for cargo. Holds up to 150 pounds on the crossbars. And now we're also going to show you some of the things that make Onyx different from any other car, like these dual black integrated signal mirrors, as well as the 18-inch alloy wheels, all in black. Another unique feature of the Subaru has always been its four-cylinder boxer engine. It's been tremendously dependable, and now with Lentronic CVT standard, it's better than ever. But now the Onyx takes it to a whole new level. We have introduced now the four-cylinder turbocharged intercool engine. So it gives you more power, 260 horsepower. This car can now tow 3,500 pounds. So it's got a lot more power, a lot more get up and go. You're going to love it. Now, Subaru has always been one of the most dependable cars on the market, and one of the reasons for that is that it's always been kept simple. They keep everything that it's easy access, easy to work with. That's why Kelley Blue Book has named Subaru for the last 3 years the most affordable brand on the market. One of the reasons for that is that when you look at what is done with the maintenance, it's always very accessible. For instance, if you've ever changed oil or had seen somebody change oil, you've seen them that even just getting the oil filter off is a time-consuming proposition. Well, here's our oil filter. And you'll notice that right here in the front of the vehicle are all the easy access things that you need to do to maintain this car. It just keeps the car at a low cost, low maintenance cost, as long as you own the car. Moving on to the more unique features of the Onyx. All the Subarus have X mode. Onyx takes that to a whole new level to give you dual X mode. X mode helps you get out of tough situations at a low speed when you're in rough terrain, snow, sleet, whatever it is, Subaru is going to get you out. But really, the feature that people really like about Subaru is the fact that it is so safe to drive. And that all starts with our construction of our car. As I said, it's not just about safety. The Onyx XT has some really cool new features, including a feature where you can just wave your hand over the trunk label and it will open. The XT has even more cargo space, 75.5 cubic feet when the seats are down. The Onyx XT now has more trunk space, more cargo space. It's got 32.5 inches of cargo space when the seats are up. And let me show you one thing that's in all the Outbacks that I really like, and that's the release latch for the seats in the back. One flick of the latch and the seat goes down and gives you 75.7 inches of cubic space for cargo. Now, if you have some taller cargo, you can also just pop this cargo cover out and flip it in here. When we open the door in the bottom, you can hook it up and hide that piece, the cargo cover right here, and it goes over the spare tire. Now, quickly on the spare tire, one of the things about the Onyx that's new is that this is a full-size tire. This is an 18-inch wheel. So when you're out on the road and you get a flat, you don't have to depend on a spare donut tire, temporary tire. You've got a real tire. Some of our competition is even eliminating the tire altogether. Now let me show you a few things around the side here. Now you may already have heard about the new Subaru Global Platform. That's the platform that the Onyx is built on, as are all of the new Subarus Outbacks. One of the advantages of that is, of course, that they use a very high-strength, lightweight steel and high-strength adhesives for the global platform. Some of the benefits for that is the fact that you have more strength to allow the door to open wider. So now most cars open to this size, but to get more space, Onyx opens to almost 90 degrees. This allows you to get car seats in here, cargo in here, a lot easier than before. But some of the more luxurious items about the Onyx is this wonderful Starlex material that is completely water repellent, but I've got to tell you, this is the softest seat I've ever sat in a car. It is just so comfortable with kind of a memory foam setup. But now in the Onyx, in the back seat, you also have heated seats as well as vents. When we move into the cabin, there's even more to show you. So we've talked about all the great things about the Outback being one of the safest cars on the road. The stronger ring technology, the 4-cylinder boxer engine, the extra X mode. What we're going to talk about right now is the eyesight. And with eyesight, this car is safer than any car on the road. At least that's according to IIHS standards that has given the Subaru Outback and Subaru more awards than Toyota and Honda combined in 2019. So we keep with that tradition of safety, and eyesight has done nothing but gotten better. So right now the car is looking forward, and if somebody were to walk in front of you while you're driving this car, the car would make every effort to stop. The eyesight is a second pair of eyes for you to also keep you in the lanes. And now with the new eyesight lane keep assist, it's also not only looking at the lanes, but sometimes the lanes aren't there. It's going to track the car in front of you to keep you safe and going the right way all the time. There are so many great features in this. I want to point out just a few, along with the more importantly, the new Starlink screen right here. This is so advanced right now. It makes everything easy and within a touch of operating whatever you want, down to the air conditioning and the condition of the car and everything that's going on in the car for you with easy access with this 11.6-inch screen. It's like having your own iPad right in the middle of the car. The eyesight integrates with this, so you know exactly what's going on the entire time you're driving the car. Okay, so there are some other extras that are in the Onyx XT. One is I have my cell phone. I can charge my cell phone while I'm driving by just laying it down here. The Onyx XT also has Starlink, like all of the other Subarus that are now available with Starlink. That's this red and blue button here. What that is an emergency system that if you were in an accident and the airbag's deployed, somebody's going to call you within seconds to make sure that you're okay. If you can't answer, they'll send emergency services to you right away. And I know that a lot of folks out there have their insurance companies or other companies that will give them a tow package, which includes 24-hour roadside assistance. You can get your gas fill, you can get gas, you can get a jump, you can just call to get somebody right away by just pushing a blue button. Now, you can get that from other companies, but they won't have the fact that if you got into an accident, you'd get a call right away. There's somebody there to help you. If it doesn't have to be about the car, it can be about a medical emergency or some other emergency. Just push the red button and the Starlink operator will connect you with the emergency services. Now, in the Onyx, this system, the emergency roadside assistance, is free for 3 years. But here's a really great feature. If you take your phone and you go to the My Subaru app, you can actually remote start your car. And not only can you remote start the engine, but you can also change the temperature. You can turn on the heated seats. You can turn on the defrost. And all this for less than you might be paying for your tow package. It's only $75 additional, not for 1 year, but for all 3 years. It is a fantastic deal for us. So Subaru has done everything it can to make this car even better and more safe and more fun to drive than any other car that's ever been out there. So come down to your Subaru dealer and check out the Onyx XT. I'm Bob Barrett.